Hi there, welcome back. Let's talk about program development lifecycle. So for this video, you'll be learning on the purpose of a program development lifecycle as well as 5 stages of program development lifecycle. First of all, what is the purpose of program development lifecycle? So the first purpose is to provide clarification to all stakeholders on their involvement. So look at this picture on the top here. This person here is actually giving clarification to all the stakeholders involved in this program development lifecycle. And next, team members need to be aware of their roles and time frame in which their contribution falls. So if you look at the picture in the middle here, this is the timeline of a project with specific deliverables. For example, January we have to deliver something, and then February we have to deliver something, and etc. here. And the final picture actually shows each team members has to understand their roles and their contribution in this life cycle. Let's look at 5 stages in program development life cycle. So first of all, we have analysis stage, and next will be design stage, and next will be coding stage, and then we have testing stage, and finally we have maintenance stage. So under analysis stage, we have observation, which actually observe the current system in operation, and then we have documentation, whereby there will be documentation about the current systems or procedures. And then we have to study any existing documents such as invoices, delivery notes, and reports. Next will be discussion stage, whereby you talk to team members who are responsible for the current system, and then you also talk to the users of the system. We can also do survey when it's difficult to interview all users of the system. So in an ideal case, we would like to talk to all users of the system, but sometimes it's not possible. Therefore, we will send out surveys. And lastly will be requirement specification, whereby this document is produced after all finding out has been completed. It will list out the objectives of the proposed new system. Therefore, these are the 5 main steps in the analysis stage. Now let's look at design stage. So after completing design stage, programmers should know all the tasks that need to be completed, how each task is to be performed, as well as how the tasks will work together. And the above requirements can be documented using structure charts, state transition diagrams, and pseudocode. So we have covered pseudocode before. Definitely in the future videos, we will be covering structure charts as well as state transition diagrams. Next, design stage activities will include choosing data structures, algorithms, program structures, user interface, testing plan and method, choice of programming language, and etc. And next will be coding stage. So the first symbol is actually Visual Basic Programming Language, and the second will be Python Programming Language, as well as the third one will be Java Programming Language. So these are the main programming languages covered under A-level computer science. And now let's look at what coding stage do. So first of all, we must decide on an appropriate high-level programming language after designing a solution. So what we do here is that one must assess the benefits and drawbacks of each programming language if they are proficient in more than one, and then we will decide which programming language will best suit the problem that we are trying to solve. It also depends on the programmer's competencies in the programming language. It means that let's say we have decided a solution, we have to choose the best programming language that our team knows how to code, because choosing a programming language that no one knows how to code would not benefit the team. And lastly, the algorithm is then implemented by converting the pseudocode into program code. For testing stage, the program is run many times with different sets of test data. This is to test that the program does everything it is supposed to do defined in the program design. And finally will be maintenance stage. So maintenance involves dealing with any problems that arise during use, such as correcting any errors, improving the functionality of the program, as well as adapting the program to meet new requirements. Also bear in mind that maintenance is an ongoing process. Software programs remain in use until they become obsolete due to changes in the user's need. For example, user no longer require this program, or the cost of maintaining the software become too high to match the benefits received in return. So it means that the profit that you get from selling the software or the benefits that you provide to the customer is much lower than the maintenance cost. Therefore, you no longer maintain the program. I hope you understand better on the 5 stages in the program development lifecycle after going through this video. If you want to learn more about A-level computer science, you can check out my other videos in the channel or refer to the playlist that I compiled in the description below. Or you can just go to youtube.com/@Haguin School, click the playlist and choose the playlist that you prefer. And lastly, as usual, definitely like, comment and subscribe. Thank you, and I'll see you again then. Bye bye.